Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in, friends, to another edition of Launching Longshots here on the RotoBaller YouTube page. My name is Joe Idone at Tour Picks. You can find that down in that lower hand corner is where you can find all of my content on X. All of my picks will be out tomorrow, Wednesday. And this week we have another extremely high caliber field in play for the Genesis Invitational, held annually at one of the most beautiful and well-renowned courses on the PGA Tour, Riviera Country Club, just outside of Los Angeles, California, in the Pacific Palisades. Here's the thing. This is normally a tournament you want to take the favorites. I said this 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago at Torrey Pines. That didn't happen. This has been the year for the long shots. Can it continue? We've been this close to hitting one. Almost had another one last week with Sahith Theegala. We are going to get it. Maybe this is the week. Let's see what we got for the Genesis. Okay, let's get right into the picks. I've got 3 guys for you, all over 70-1 odds this week outright to win. The first guy, 70-1 is the number available over on betonline.ag. Here's his last 6 worldwide starts. See if you can guess who I'm talking about. 31st, 2nd, 7th, 25th, 1st, 2nd. Those going back his final 6 starts. Now, that is a combination of DP World Tour starts and PGA Tour starts. He has gained a combined ridiculous amount of strokes ball striking. He's gained off the tee and on approach in all 6 consecutive of those starts. I'm talking about the man, Nikolai Hojgaard. Here's Hoji, man. This dude has been fantastic. Let me get my screen dialed in here. Boom. There we go. Here's Hojgaard. Was great, I thought, at the Farmers Insurance Open. You see the prowess off the tee there. I think that this course does hold many similarities in terms of agronomy, in terms of the player's skill sets and calibers that this type of place rewards. The fairways are narrow. The course is long. You're going to have to hit a ton of long iron shots. You've got, of course, the POA greens. And this dude is a stud. And I don't think enough people are giving him credit. He won the DP World Tour Championship back in November. That was that first place that I mentioned that you won't see here. Here's like the caliber field that he won against. Shot a final round 64 to beat Rory, Minwoo Lee, Matt Fitzpatrick, Tyrrell Hatton, Tommy Fleetwood, John Rahm, Victor Hovland. These are all some of the names at the top of that leaderboard. It was like a combo of some of the best players on the PGA Tour and some of the best guys that have gone to live. He won that event. A solo second, like I mentioned there, that you'll see at the Farmers Insurance Open at Torrey Pines, I think rewards a very similar skill set to what we're going to see this week at Riviera Country Club. He's second in the field in driving distance and ranks first in putting from 5 to 15 feet. The big thing this week with Riviera, it's extremely difficult. One of the most difficult putting courses that we see all year annually. Over a number of years. I believe last year was the second most difficult to hole putts inside of 15 feet. He's extremely proficient at it. He's played both events in California, took a week off to prep. Those greens, I believe that he won the DP World Tour Championship were POA greens as well. Another big time sort of signature event. This guy, Hojgaard's like discount, blue light special, Kmart, Ludwig Aberg. Extremely proficient, extremely long off the tee. He's accurate, great from tee to green. Can he get a hot putting week? He's 70-1 this week. We are in on Hoji. Okay, same number, 70-1. Also over at Bet Online. Listen, look, when they started at Pebble Beach, and they shortened that event to 54 holes, and it was canceled Sunday. Arguably, nobody in the field was more disappointed, I think, than this player. He sat there with Amanda Renner after his 3rd round, and the only player who played better than him in the 3rd round was the guy who broke the course record in Wyndham Clark. I'm talking about Jason Day. He struck the absolute cover off the ball on Saturday. Minus the round from Wyndham, he had the best round of the week. That Sunday never came. He got himself into a 6th place position. And he was just great on that one single round on Saturday, an event that I think he was very popular at. Now you get him at a very similar style golf course setup, but at 70-1, at almost double the price you were able to get him to in that event. He's gained strokes ball striking in all 4 events that you see here. He's played in 24, which is not exactly like a strong suit of his. As I go down, when you look at the total like approach numbers here, so ball striking, for those new to this, is your strokes gained off the tee and approach combined. That is what we talk about with that metric. As you can see, before 2024 and 2023, he lost strokes ball striking in 7 of his last 9 starts. He sort of flipped that around. He's really been positive here in 4 consecutive ones. And statistically, like, he's top 15 in carry distance. And the reason that I'm really focused on carry distance this week is it's rather course specific. So the rough, the fairways are extremely narrow. They're tough to hit. Nobody's going to hit them. But the rough, you get no roll out of. This Kikuya, this 2.5 inch Kikuya, has been described by several caddies and players as like Velcro. When it hits, it stops. So carry distance is important if you're going to try to deploy a bomb and gouge strategy, which we've seen had success at this tournament in the past. You want that carry distance. He's still top 15 there. And I think that is a very good place for him. T9 at this event last season at the Genesis. By the way, I should mention, I've been taking these guys in terms of a top 20 market. Day this week is plus 150. Hogegaard is plus 175. Those are solid numbers in a top 20 market in a field of only like 70 players. If you take both of those bets, my opinion is that one of them hit and you're getting at least 50% ROI there if you bet them both. And I think that there's a good chance that you can slide in on both those tickets. Finally, the last guy on the card, we're going up to 100-1 range. We've got 110-1 on this player. This is where the bets have been hitting. It's been a season of these 100-1 plus guys. And I'm going to take the only guy who was able to pull it off at this price in an elevated event last season. He did so at Bay Hill. I'm talking Kurt Kitayama. Kitty was T8 last week. You see strokes gained tee to green off the tee. He really got sort of his putter going as well, which you'll see there. Dude's been flushing it. Last 4 starts ball striking, plus 5.1 Century, plus 2.9 Sony, plus 3.7 at Pebble, plus 3.9 at Phoenix. He's hitting the ball well. He's played significantly good golf on the West Coast throughout his career. Another guy who's sneaky in the top third of the field in terms of driving distance and carry yardage. He's become, and this used to be a weakness when he was playing exclusively on the DP World Tour, but he has turned himself into a pretty darn good underrated scrambler. I have him top 10 in the field in scrambling from the rough. No real history at Riv, but in a season of craziness, and we've seen unbelievable things hitting in the outright market. There's been worse bets on the board than Kurt Kitayama 110-1 to win the Genesis Invitational. I appreciate you guys for checking out this segment. As always, make sure to subscribe now. Subscribe. I want to see everyone who watches this video hopefully will take notice and give it a like on the RotoBaller YouTube page. I appreciate your time. I wish you the best of luck. Let's see if this season of long shots continues, and I'll catch you next week for Mexico. Good luck. Have a good one. Launching Long Shots is out. See you later, gang.